playing Destiny? Yeah.
My blades are legendary.
Alright, soda. Deflation is super simple. It's probably one of the best ways to get money when you don't have time to play, because you set it up and then you walk away.
Let's make some ribbons.
Where are we setting these boys up? One there and one there. Oh man, how much farmage can we do here? Lots of farmage. So much farmage. I gotta try not to be super greedy, but I'm gonna be super greedy. Is speeding? It's not so much that it's hard, it's that there'll be very few solutions without using insta-monkeys or powers. It might only even be possible on one map. I haven't had really serious attempts on it. I've just done a couple of how will this go to see what we get. The best I got, I think I died on round 92. But other than that, I haven't really had serious attempts at it. I'm gonna make a decision right now that I'm not going for the purple balloon.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. So we don't need to have too many farms. I think 4 is fine. Just out soda. Lead sniper. Just lead sniper. I'm gonna alk soda anyway. We'll see. And then we go for a death ray. I like death rays. You guys like death rays? Oh man, how greedy do I need to be for death? I still don't want a purple balloon though. I want to play Dragon Age. Okay.
Leaping sword. Gonna have all that.
What is he shooting?
That tickles.
Alright, Timnos, thanks for hanging out, man. See you next time, man.
Leaping sword.
What level soda here? 7, okay. That's ceramic crunching. Where do we up this?
Get ready. Moab. Gonna have all that.
Good. Yeah, I think we're good.
Looking sharp. Get ready. Moab.
Take that one. We have to a wave 60, we can muck around with income if we want to. I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, Boomer.
Cool. Leaping sword.
I
Just at ease.
was not prepared for that, for all those leads, and there was a Moab off screen. That's why he wasn't shooting the leads. We can crossbow master anytime we want. I'm gonna hold out for the
Hey, yeah.
for our glaive lord. Should have put him here. I hadn't built the village yet, but I knew where I was going to go. Roadblock is not. Nice. My bot is such a beast. Yeah, I'm sitting here going, maybe I should go for the purple balloons. Nah, they're fortified BAD. Is she supposed to be able to kill anything? Or did they make Glaive Lord not see camo? Or not kill lead? Was there a nerf to Glaive Lord recently?
Clean cut. I still cut a tomato.
I wonder if it was not kill lead. It means you gotta take the fire path instead of faster.
Clean cut. I still cut a tomato.
We'll test it in sandbox afterward. Yeah, well, it's either they removed camo sight from him or lead sight or lead kill. So really hard to tell against the camo regrows, or the camo leads. No, he was hitting them though, right? Because he was making the sound.
Even better.
So he was seeing them, I should say. Because he hits them, same as a regular glaive dude, will hit lead balloons, but it'll just make the sound of hit but not actually do any damage. And Soda wouldn't have done anything because she can see them, but she's not level 13 yet.
Clean cut. I still cut a tomato.
this map is slowing down the runtime. Oh, he's still going for the raid? No. I probably should. If I was going to put a death ray in. Alright, hang on. Oh man, I don't know if I have enough time. Yeah, I mean, we'll get there. We'd have to go for the purple guy. Alright. Go for a death ray. Yeah, I wasn't planning on it, but I kind of was. I said I was. We should be able to get it. We should be able to get to it. I'll just have to push these right to around 85.
Cream cuts and still cuts a tomato.
One more.
Cream cuts and still cuts a tomato.
That's gonna be it. Alright. 2. We should get there.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Can't reinstall Windows, PC is dead. If you're happy using the drive somewhere else and you can get the information, I'd say yes. Otherwise, you could probably try Unix or even Linux on it. I had issues with my laptop. I actually brought my laptop back from the grave because I loaded up Ubuntu and used that to get stuff off it and like I got the drive off it because I didn't want to like rip it out of the laptop at that stage and get it. I could have, but was able to clone the drive and then use that to give it a complete, like give the drive a complete wipe and then use that to allocate the bad sectors. I know very little about it. I just knew enough that I'm like, oh, I think I can do this if there'll be enough information online to look around and do this. And there was. I don't know if it was Linux or Unix.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato. Attack as one! Even better.
40k to spend, hey?
Ready to slice. My blades are legendary.
Good enough.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
There you go. Apparently Ray of Death's what you need to beat the fortified BAD. It is one of the penguins. There you go. Well, it runs it's very extremely low overhead to run a basic, some of the most basic operating systems through it. So you can at least get files off too. And because of the compatibility now, it's really good for recovery stuff. And worst case scenario, if you can't reload Windows after you've cleaned out and allocated the bad memory sectors and all that, you could still run it as a Linux box, as something. You can still web browse, right? Yeah, see, I didn't have backups because there was nothing on there that was that sensitive to me that I wanted backups of it. But I wanted the stuff because it just was things that I didn't have to, you know, work out where I was going to get. I mean, there was stuff that did have backups somewhere, but I just didn't want to work on it. And I didn't want to rip the physical drive out to put somewhere else and try and sort that issue. So I only did it as a, can I do this to save me some time and effort, which it did. And then, because I knew it was the drive failing, because it's ancient, yeah, just being able to do the stuff to, you know, allocate the bad sectors and whatnot. And then I thought, then at the time I was either, I reinstalled Windows on it, it's worked since, a couple of years ago. But if it ever dies again, I'll probably just, yeah, get a Ubuntu back on it and wipe everything and just use it as a YouTuber. You know, it's an extra monitors. So, and if that doesn't work, then, you know, it's 10 years old. Like it's more than ready for the bin.
Still cuts a tomato.
Is Boomer wrecking the DDTs or the Crossbow Masters? I think they're all hitting in. I'll do that thing in Sandbox too with Boomer.
Plain cut still cuts a tomato.
I have a feeling this is going to play for a while.
Plain cut and still cuts a tomato.
Who do you reckon has most fortified Bloons late game? ABR or just regular? I really should let this run or go for it on most of them. No, I don't know. Because of the Sapper achievement, right? I think the one to remove fortified, I'm going to get in while doing the chimps runs. Because we use mortars to remove them. Right, so that'll just happen. But the one where you've got to destroy a ton of fortified balloons. That one you've got to put some effort into specifically hanging around to get those. Or just play so much that you get them in the 0 to 100s.
Plain cuts and still cuts a tomato. Plain cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Soda is so strong. I wonder if her sword still cuts butter. Oh, you should ask her. Like, be subtle though. You know, she doesn't like talking about it.
Plain cuts and still cuts a tomato.
I don't know, whenever I hear her say it now, I honestly, like,
Plain cuts.
it used to be she was excited.
Tomato.
Now I hear it as, like, she's being forced to say it. Like, everyone's like, say the line, say the line. She's like, and everyone's like, yeah, she said it.
Plain
You know,
cuts
and,
still cuts a tomato.
yeah. She's like in her 40s, hanging around bars, you know, Just getting wasted. Yeah. Still cuts tomato.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Next. Oh, those DDTs almost made it out. Yeah, it's only when the bads, right? Or maybe 4 to 5.
Clean cuts and still cuts a tomato.
Big stun everything mortar would be, yeah, I think a 4 to 5 bad will get through easy. I'd be surprised if something else just doesn't get through earlier though. Yeah. I had cripple. That was all the X's showing up on the... Yeah, this guy